Hey everybody, this is probably like my 7th take, but it's a video response to Year of the Wolf, video number 14 of IDICBeer. And I want to introduce you to Mr. Terminator. Mr. Terminator was probably one of my he is the very first Terminator that I ever bought. He came in one of these dealies, an old blister pack, and he also came with, get him back into focus here, a 1-inch base. So I played a few games and stuff like that, but competitive people can often be prissy about details, being that the newer Terminators came out with a bigger base and that he was still on a 1-inch base. So just to shut them the hell up, I just glued them on a bigger base, even though you don't have to, because like IDICBeer stated in the book, says that you're just supposed to put them on the bases that they came with. You can see here, this is one of the original Beast Pack models, all metal, and the part that goes in the middle here is metal too. And I don't think I am gonna ever break this one loose and put them on a round base. But I do have dire wolves that I use for the same model type, and I have put them on just some plaster bases that I made. And I'm converting these Chaos Wolves to go on the same bases too. Fortunately, they're just glued on, so they can come off pretty easily. I just have gotten lazy and haven't made any more bases. You'll see in a future cut scene pretty soon to how lazy I got about making the plaster bases. So, and to jump to that reason why I've gotten lazy with that is show you one of my prized possessions. Back in Warhammer 3rd edition, Orcs had a model type called, and this is 40k, Boarboys. And here are Warhammer 40k 3rd edition Boarboys. And I have 8 of them. I think there's supposed to be 10, but I don't have the 10 because I'm missing 2. Well, I have 2 in disrepair right now, and I'll explain why. Come on the square bases like this, and I had put them on the bases using the plastic cement and stuff like that at the time. And then when the new beast models came out for the Dark Elder and they were on the round bases, round bases, I thought it'd be a good idea to put them on, put the Boarboys onto round bases, since they're more beasts than actual cavalry. Cavalry being that they were on these ones, and now that the Space Wolves are out with their mounts, they're like on monster bases. So I thought this was a good compensation for it. So anyways, what happened to the 2 that are in disrepair? Well, I was trying to snap the bases off, sawing, cutting, breaking, clipping, and I ended up ripping or fracturing a couple of legs, taking the hooves right off. So the next alternative was to scribe the hooves. So basically, if I can get a good view here, I would take the back end of the X-Acto blade and then spend a lot of time scribing them free until they break loose, and then place them on here. So I'm going to take a quick break here, put some more friends on the table here, and we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. And what you see here are 29 Boarboys that I have been working on, procrastinating on, working on back and forth. But yeah, 30 Boarboys. Here is my boss knob. Still working on him, but you can see he's a fantasy model, all metal, and I got him super glued and all other kinds of things just to make sure that he stays on there. Don't know where that tusk went off to, but still working on him. So yeah, that's my boss knob. And I haven't been able to find any other traditional Boarboys, so I've been using the new fantasy models. The riders aren't complete, they're not glued on yet, but I am trying to complete an army of Boreboys for my themed army. And as you can see, I still got Mr. Squarebase hiding in the back, which I still use in the game. So also, I have not finished yet. I have to cut off some parts and put some other parts on and maybe make a hat. Well, they're all going to get hats. They're all going to get cowboy hats, except for the traditional Indians. But anyways, this is my boss Zegstruck model. He's on the mutated boar, so that will explain his higher hammer of wrath. And you can see here, to get this guy on this base, I used plumber's putty to get him on there firmly, and that worked out pretty good. So anyways, so yeah, these are all, a few of these boars are on plaster bases, and a couple of the other boars, like this guy, we'll just take him off because he's going to fall off anyways. This guy is on a woodsy, little craft store item, and works pretty good. Saves me time trying to mix plaster, pour it in the mold, wait for it to solidify and take it all out of the mold, and serves a purpose. But the woodsies are a little bit smaller by the traditional base quite a bit, roughly probably 1/8 of an inch shorter. So, but it works. No one's really complained that with my group that I played with. And but I would probably make, whenever I have the gumption to do it, I'll probably make more plaster bases. And all these guys are glued on with a rubber base, industrial glue that you can tear apart pretty easily. Anyways, probably a long-winded video for a response, but just kind of wanted to share my efforts in rebasing the square models or the smaller base models for more contemporary gameplay. Yeah, I'm not going to edit this anymore. I've probably taken so many takes. I'm not very good with my communication skills. Anyways, this is Tuco, by the way. If you know where Tuco, the name Tuco came from, bonus points. But yeah, that's Tuco. I don't have Blondie made yet, and don't know if I'll have Angel Eyes or not, because I don't think I can get a hold of any more of these models for boss knobs. I might have to make my own bigger pig, because they are, I mean, this guy compared to the newer models, even the possessed mutated pig is slightly bigger than Tuchel's pig. But yeah, I'm just kind of rambling now. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you out, IDIC, as far as making decisions of what you want to do for your bases, for your dire wolves. I definitely would say, not dire wolves, your frenziing wolves. Sorry, frenziing wolves. I would say, you know, definitely go with the round bases. Don't go with the biker bases, because they're not bikes. They're not cavalry. They're beasts, and beasts will pretty much, as far as we know for the current editions of rules, will be on these round bases. Or don't go through the effort. Save yourself some time. Start playing with your models, and just keep them on the square base. Again, like I said in my post, you know, it's what you really want to go through the time to do. I remember that to do each one of those took considerable amount of time, just to slowly scribe away at those feet. I wish I knew where I put the two that I busted up pretty good first trying. But yeah, I'm rambling again, and maybe I'll take some clips and have them as bloopers. All right, thanks for watching, folks, once again, and yeah, take care.